Right, welcome to our training on property management system, which people refer to rent collection software or bookkeeping or housekeeping software. So today I'm going to take you through about the system on how do you manage rooms using this system. So we'll start first with a property management system, somebody who has rental. So somebody who has rental, this is the system that we have. So we'll come here to house, then plot. This way we are able to create a plot. We are able to add all the details regarding the plot, the name, how many houses, which bank, if it is commission, how much are they supposed to get, how many plots or numbers of room do they have, what's the bank, do they allow water, displaying of water, do they collect money for power, do they give copper rent, do they allow penalty, do they allow partial management, or do they do what is called garbage collection? And if it is what is called invoices, which date of the month will invoices go automatically to them? If it is penalty, which date of the month you can be able to put? If it is a message, this is where you put the message the person will be getting on monthly basis anytime they get an invoice, anytime you invoice them. Then this is the receipt message. This is a callback message they will be getting anytime they do the payment. For example, thank you so much, Robert, we have received your payment. Do you know this one room which is vacant? And you can tell a friend, in exchange you get discount next month. Here's where they're going to get invoice. Click here to do the payment. This is the pay bill. Once you're done, you should be able to move to the next level where you can be able to actually do what people refer to as let me just go there again. People would refer to as invoicing. So invoicing is basically, if you go to that house where you are, you can be also able to create rooms. By default here, you'll be able to see the landlord name, the status of the payment. Red means nobody has paid rent in that place, how much has been paid, what's the balance, what's the expected amount, how many houses are there, how many are vacant, how many are occupied. On the right side here, you can be able to create houses. You can be able to say we have house number 101, 02, 03, 04, but also you can add a new house, like we have 106. How much is the total rent cost? Maybe it is 10,000. Is it on ground floor, is first floor, or whichever floor? Is it single, double, or that? Is it vacant? What is the tax kama kunayo? Then if it is commission based, how much commission? Then do we have meter, water meter number? What is the rate? Meter, what is the standing charge? It's the same as electricity, the same as the borehole. If meter number, I'm a meter message. This is now allow you get message during the time you are going to tell somebody how much they have consumed in terms of meter reading. For example, hi Robert, your meter reading is 50 units. You use 10, this time you have used 60, different is 50. Total amount is 500. Pay them through this account. This is where we set them up in the system. You can upload rooms into the system if you want. The same place again, if you go to manage house, the same place, you have something here called activate charges. You can activate charges, you can do bulk rent invoice, you can do bulk corporate, and you can do bulk penalty. So activate charges, these are the possible charges being done in that building. For example, we can say this building, what are the possible charges? Then you can be able to activate them there in the system. Also, you can go back to the system and you can search, you can invoice somebody here. So assume we have a new customers come in, you come and click the house, then you can say add tenant, the name of the tenant, the phone number, the country, and all that. You can be able to add them here. You can select the tenant here. You can put what is deposit, how much have they paid in terms of deposit. Maybe they have paid 5,000 deposit as they get into the system, and any other description or any other agreement done. Then you locate the person a room. This person has a room. So next time, what will happen? We will invoice this person. So we'll come here, click invoice. So we say this person is supposed to pay what? So whatever money is supposed to pay, it will be appearing somewhere here based on the charges that we have activated in that room. After that, we can be able to see utility, what is it that is paid for, and also we can receive the payment for that house. Basically, that is the most important thing there. Then also you can receive the payment here. You can see the previous booking. When did he get into this room and how long has he stayed? Payment history, how much he has been paying and what is the balance. Update charges. This is where basically you can be able to change the house, the room amount from maybe 10,000 to 2,000. So if rent has changed, you can be able to do the same. Then through that, we have various reports that you can be able to get. You can see daily payment, how many tenant paid today, overpayment, how many people have overpayment. Then you can be able to do what is called statement. How much is or how much are we expecting from this building. So system will be able to tell you things like it will give you the room number, name of the tenant, how much is the house deposit, monthly rent, total bill, total paid, and total balance. Down here, it will give you which rooms are vacant automatically. It will tell you how much is the total expected rent, total expected money, total additional collection, grand total, how much is expense, how much are you supposed to pay, and how much belong to the owner. So basically, that's one of the report you can get. Down here, we can also get reports like, for example, we can see how many tenants are active, how many tenants are inactive. Then also we can be able to see all the utility invoices. We can see how many people have existing balances, how much deposit do we have, how much overpayment do we have in details. Down here, refunds. How many people did we refund this month automatically in the system? So some of the things that we can be able to get on property management system. So I'll take you back also to the same system, but now for managing rooms, managing accommodation, managing guest houses. So this is how it looks like. We have various colors that represent various items. So we have green color, that means that room is vacant and it is ready for somebody to check in. We have a room which is this one in yellow. This one means this room is occupied. There's already somebody inside it. But we have a room which is occupied but dirty. That means somebody came in yesterday until maybe next week. But in between every day, this room need to be clean every day. So in the morning, the color change to occupied dirty. So the person can go there and change the room status once the cleaning has been done. Also, we have another one called vacant but dirty. So as soon as this person leaves the room, he has paid, the status will be vacant but dirty. So until the cleaning is done, the status will move from vacant dirty to vacant ready. So we have vacant dirty and vacant ready. We have occupied dirty and occupied ready. Occupied dirty, it means somebody's inside there but need cleaning. Occupied ready is just okay until it's time somebody leave. Also, we have status called block rooms for maintenance or reserved room for people who are coming in future. So with a click of a button here, you can be able to check a room. For example, here it will be able to show you all the rooms available in the system. If I come to this other block, for example, here I'll be able to see the rooms available. If it is conferences, I can be able to see all the possible conferences that we have in the system. But also here, I can be able to select, I want to see the rooms which are occupied, the one which are vacant, the one which are blocked, the one which are reserved. We can be able to do them from the system. So how do we check somebody into the system? So a guest walks in, what is the procedure? We come and go to whichever room like KB101. I click on it here. So when I go to KB1001, what will happen? System will open for me and allow me to key in the details if it is a new person and has never been in my place before. If maybe the client is existing, then I just select his details and system will be able to pop up automatically. Then thereafter, I can be able to receive the money and check in the person. I'll be able to print the receipt and the procedure continues. Then in the evening or the following day, I can be able to check out the person. Here also we have bulk reservation. Somebody can come and he can say, I have a group of 20 people. So we do what's called bulk reservation in the system real time. We put all the list of individual, whether they're coming in future or they're coming today, then we can print invoice or print receipt and they can be able to pay. Again, the system allows you to do what's called bulk checkout. This is where we add a new person. So when customer come, we click add new customer, you provide the details. You can even upload the image of their ID inside there. So if it is existing, you just search the name. System will tell you if there's somebody like that in the system. If there's no, you can be able to key in the details. Then down here, we select which type of room is it. Is it, do they want single bed only, bed and breakfast, double, and all that. Then you can be able to say how many people they are, they're checking in, they're checking out, do they want this discount, are they walk-in client and all that, or regular client, how much have they paid, you can be able to put, then click print receipt. That is basically how that part works for checking in somebody into the system. It is that easy to check in somebody in the system. On the left side, very fast here, we have general expenses. This way you can be able to post expenses in this room. You can be able to know how much have we used to do the repairs of various rooms that we have. Housekeeping, basically this way you'll be able to know which room is clean, who cleaned the room and what time, so that you can be able to get a report saying rooms clean versus room sold. So when there is any problem there, it is much easier to know where a room is cleaned 10 times, but it was only sold one, then you can now ask yourself, what happened? So it is a control and it's a selling point to us in any place. Also, you can be able to assign rooms per floor. You can say, James will assign all these rooms to you. You'll be cleaning them. Also, you can be able to upload rooms which have been cleaned in the system real time. Then you can be able to change the bulk status. All the rooms which were occupied dirty can now be changed to occupied ready in bulk real time. The same place here, you can also be able to see a location list. Who is allocated to floor one? Who is allocated to floor two, or room one, or room two? Real time in the system. The rooms to clean, so long as you are allocated those rooms, so when you log in, you'll be able to only see rooms which you're supposed to clean. And once you clean them, the color change to green for them, for somebody to come and check customers in. However, there are two options. You can allow it to it can allow you to check it can allow you to change the status from occupied dirty to maybe ready, but in some scenario it can allow you to be it can allow you to allow it can allow you to do approval. That means manager must come on board, must allow approval for all the rooms which have been cleaned for it to appear here. We have customer register. This is just a list of all the customers who have come into the system, our people who have checked in that day, and you can be able to print them. Through the same, you can be able to see people who paid for breakfast and people who did not pay for breakfast. It is easier that way. Detailed sales report is just basically people who paid today, and you can be able to see everything. Advanced booking. These are the people who come to your place and you can do for them advanced booking. That means they'll be coming next week. You record their details, then that room will be reserved for that day. When they come, you just check them in. Manage customer or manage customer here. This is where we see all the details of all our customers, the way they have been coming in, the way they've been checking in and checking out, and frequently customer, so that you can be able to appreciate them. Daily collection, out of the money maybe expected, how much did you collect in the system? And also, system is integrated with an SMS. Every time you check in somebody, it sends SMS to the owner telling you, do you know room one has been booked, room two has been booked, and this is the how much has been used. So this is just to keep tab and to help the manager and the owner how much they expect in the evening. View rooms basically will show you all the rooms available. Manage house, you'll be able to change house details, the amount, and any structure in that house. Room charges, this is where we are going to add all the possible charges, like how much is bed only, how much is bed and breakfast. Then what is called meter reading. There are some rooms that are really separate. That means each room has their water meter reading as well as the one for electricity or token. So you can be able to know which room takes a lot of maybe energy, use a lot of electricity, which room uses a lot of water, and all that. Then door locks. Door locks is just a capability, integration we have added in the system so that you can be able to know which door was open 10 times and how many times did somebody check in there. So basically, that is what our accommodation system can do. There's so much, but that's high level presentation on the same. This is just a summary. So whenever we have a customer who's willing, we give them demo, we train them on even the basic things inside that they need to know. And thank you so much for listening to us. That is Robbie Search Limited. The system is called Robbie POS, that help in managing accommodation, help in managing guest house, and help in managing what we call rental systems. Rentals in Kenya.